My name is Akshay, and I come from Amravati district of Maharashtra. My ACAD is 887, and I have done my bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering in 2018. Post that, I have 1.5 years of work ex as a data scientist, followed by 5 years of career gap. IIT Mandi का मेरा Wednesday को हुआ था 12th March. Slot was 2 to 6 p.m. हम 10 लोगों को उन लोगों ने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में ऐड किया था, एंड आई वाज द लास्ट पर्सन जो इंटरव्यू के लिए गया था. इट वाज ऑनलाइन. सो या दैट्स ऑल अबाउट डेट एंड टाइम.
एंड डी डे में क्या क्या शेड्यूल था आपके लिए? पीआई था, इसके अलावा भी कुछ था?
नहीं नहीं, इट वाज कंप्लीटली पीआई. इट वेंट फॉर 15 to 20 minutes, और सभी लोगों का 15 to 20 minutes में हो जा रहा था.
कितने पैनलिस्ट थे एंड स्टार्ट कैसे हुआ पीआई आपका?
सो मेरे टाइम पे आई डोंट नो व्हाट वाज द रीजन, बट वीसी जो था उनका ऑफ था, वो दिख नहीं रहे थे मुझे. आई
ऑफ
थिंक
था?
देयर वर 2 मेंबर्स. हाँ, उनका वीडियो ऑफ था. देयर वर 2 मेंबर्स, और दे आस्क्ड मी टू गिव माय इंट्रोडक्शन. आई गेव. वहीं पे बीच में आई हैव मेंशन लाइक आई यू नो वन ऑफ माय रीसेंट एक्टिविटी वाज पैराग्लाइडिंग एट कुल्लू नियर मनाली एट बुंता वैली. सो उन्होंने बोला आपने फिर आईआईटी मंडी तो देखा होगा करके. मैंने बोला इट वाज बैक इन 2018. तो अब उतना तो मुझे फिलहाल याद नहीं, शायद देखा होगा मैंने. सेकेंड थिंग इज कि उन्होंने मुझे पेटेंट मेरा जो मुझे मिला 2024 में. सो दे आस्क्ड अबाउट पेटेंट. दे रोस्टेड मी बिकॉज ऑफ माय पेटेंट. So I filed my patent in 2018. It got on granted. What can I say? In 2024. So back then there were too many technical details related to patent, and he asked me thoroughly. So my entire the first half of my interview went on patent, the second half went on maths and statistics. So before that, they have shared in mail that they will be assessing us on 3 to 4 parameters. Number one is on English, your communication skills. Number second was logical reasoning and your interpretation. Third one was related to the mathematics, the acumen you have. And fourth one was statistics, because this is quintessential when you are aiming for MBA in data science and artificial intelligence. So my first half, as I was talking about, it went on patent. They asked me very minute details related to patent, like what type of patents are there, then in which category you have applied for. So I gave one by one. In few of the things I was not sure, like can we patent an idea? So I was not sure. I was like, yes, we can, but we have to prototype it, and then directly we can't. So somehow I was trying to reason it out. But then again, they were trying they were throwing very tricky questions on me. And yeah, I tried my best. The second half was related to the mathematics. I think they asked me about matrices, like on what topics you are comfortable. I said like in maths, I'm decently confident because I haven't revised and all things. So he was like, do you know metrics and all? And I said yes. So he quickly asked me about what type of metrics are there. So at that instance, I could recall about identity matrix, and like I knew triangular, upper triangular, lower triangular. So rectangular, triangular, these are the types, but I was not able to say. I was like, I was drawing like this only through kinesis, gestures, and postures. So that time I said, I'm unable to recall, but I can visualize it. Then it got shifted to the follow-up questions on matrices. Like he asked me how to calculate the rank of matrix. So I said it has to deal with the number of rows and the columns. Let's say if it is a 2 x 2 matrix, then 2 would be the second person. All of a sudden, they were not visible to me, but I could hear the distinction between the two voices. So the other person quickly asked me, then what, like, how do you calculate the order of the metric? Then I said, then I corrected myself. Whatever I said was related to the order of metrics and not the rank of metrics. And I'm unable to recall, at that instant. So then they asked me about like, do you know the matrices or the cohesion of metrics? I said I like this is like for the first time I hear. Maybe I might have, but it's been like 10 years and all, more than 10 years, so I'm unable to recall. Then the second half was divided into two. The first one was maths. The second one was related to statistics. So he asked me, "Do you know the data types?" So I said, like, at what level? So at an Uber level, we know there are two, qualitative and quantitative data. Then qualitative is basically the descriptive data, like how tall is the person and what all those characteristics belong to, which we can delineate, belongs to the qualitative. Then when it comes to quantitative, I said, okay, quantitative again has discrete and continuous type. Further, if we, segregate it. And then I have given example like quantitative is something which we can measure. So discrete is something which is very, a value which is instantaneous. And when it comes to continuous, it has a range. Though it is discrete, but it has a range associated with it. Then he again follow-up question went on to like there are five students in a class, and do you know about like they have different weights. So they asked me to check this weight belongs to what, qualitative or quantitative, and I said it belonged to quantitative. Then he again asked, are you sure? It got messed up. I said it, maybe it's qualitative. Then I know, okay, it was quantitative, but back then I said, okay, it's qualitative, and it ended up. So they were like, okay, thanks, Akshay. It was wonderful. I said, yeah, it was wonderful not seeing you, but then again having a conversation, audio conversation with you. I hope you have a great day ahead, and that's how it went.
एंड इसमें कोई भी जियोपॉलिटिकल क्वेश्चन या करंट अफेयर्स?
No, nothing like that. Again, when we talk about, IIT Mandi, it has very limited seats, like 40 or 44. When I spoke to one of the one of the student who is already enrolled into this MBA in DS AI 2025 batch, 2024 batch. So he said like we have very limited pool of candidates. So they usually try to assess your, technical skills related to AI and DS, basically your stats and maths. That's all they want. Again, question might be depends on like if you are a fresher, they while introducing, if you have said like this, I'm a fresher, then they might ask you different questions to make you little, familiar about the environment. They try
एंड
to ease out the environment.
इसमें
So
बेसिक
yeah.
एचआर क्वेश्चन कोई आपसे, व्हाई आवर कॉलेज ट्राइंग टू
HR
इंक्रीज?
question. Not HR question. Like when they asked me to, introduce myself, it was a completely exhaustive. I gave my introduction, like from where I come from, the background and all, and then the project. I, purposely put pressure on patent, but it went other way around. Uh, uh, in between, they were little harsh. Like they only want to know the specific stuff. You don't need to repeat. And my confidence was like, it was dangling because I couldn't see the, folks. And with me is like if there is a large audience, I may be able to, give my best. But again, there were few factors when it comes to online which may act as a barrier, and you need to act accordingly.
इसमें क्योंकि ये कोर्स एआई रिलेटेड था, एआई से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन पूछा गया आपसे कि अभी
नहीं,
एआई में
AI
क्या?
is what, okay, let me drill down. AI is what the subset is ML, right?
राइट।
ML again goes to stats. Stats is a part of maths. So they are trying to assess the basics of, these are the new terms. ML, earlier it used to call statistics, then it become ML. Now it is going somewhere else, AI, generative AI, and then AI. God knows what is, future is holding.
राइट राइट राइट। ठीक है, सो ये आपका पूरा प्रोसेस होने के बाद इसके बाद कुछ फीडबैक था, वहां पर फीडबैक सबमिट करना था, आपको बस एग्जिट करना?
नहीं नहीं, यहाँ पे हमें कोई भी फीडबैक हमें सबमिट करना नहीं था, बट हाँ, हमें लीव करने बोल दिया था जैसे ही हम लोगों का हो चुका था व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में जो थे। देयर वाज दिस POC, पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट, जो हमें गाइड कर रहे थे थ्रू आउट, और ये गूगल मीट में था, जूम मीट नहीं था। सो
ठीक।
यस।